Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Clippers. Clark, we're now past the trade deadline. For teams that have made changes, what does that do to chemistry, to camaraderie?
Kevin, it can cut both ways. It really can. You have examples of trades working well for both teams. Sometimes trades are one-sided. Sometimes teams take a while to adjust to new players and new roles. It varies, and it's really all over the spectrum of what it can be in terms of outcome.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the 1. On the corner. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Here's Harden on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Randall grabs the board. Here's Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall down low. Working on Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden outside. Sinks that one from the post.
Defense has problems with Harden inside. He can make those close shots appear easy.
Jones against Randall. Randall is doubled. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dunn kicks to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clark, this Clippers organization putting a premium on stability and continuity this season.
I really believe, Kevin, they're comfortable with the talent they have on the roster. Some aging veterans, but they're capable and still producing, and that should keep them in the playoff mix.
Now Jones, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Harden kicks to Jones. Leonard against McDaniel. Leonard, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 5. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gobert, the pass to Randall. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career totals.
Here's McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. Up top, DiVincenzo. Jones finds Harden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Chris Dunn. Pass to Randall. They need this one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Timberwolves. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And checking out the Clippers, they're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And here is Dunn. Nothing on the board. Harden, no good. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dunn. Edwards dishes to Gobert. To halt the run. And finished off by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive side.
Now here's Dunn. His last outing he had 8 points. Jones, no one around him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden scanning the floor. It's Jones on the way. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. And the dunk by Zubac.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Conchar checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for James Harden. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Conchar. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys. Showing us why right there.
Randall against Jones. Pass to Edwards for the three. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Leonard. Here's Conchar. Now, here's Zubats. Leonard looking around. Shoots the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tries the spin move. A three ball. And Jones pulls it down.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Leonard. Front past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 8 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Randall, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Let's see the stat sheet here for Naz Reid. For Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And then for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Collins comes in for Jones. Christie subbed in for Leonard. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Number 17, Jordan Miller.
Bogdanovich passes to Conchar. 5 on the clock, and it's Miller in the corner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's McDaniels. Good D by Lopez. And Los Angeles guys shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Here's Edwards. It's good. He has 5.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Bogdanovich inside. Edwards defending. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Minnesota making a switch. Dinwiddie's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Harden's checked in. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Outside, Reid. Clock at 6. Randall is screen on Lopez. Reid the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And rolling with such quickness. Just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Clippers leading by 8. Harden up top. Dinwiddie covering. And the dunk by Lopez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
No problems knocking that one down. Harden's got 8.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
To the middle, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randall with power.
And the basket by Harden. He's got 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And as we conclude the first... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Randall and Reid holding down the post spots. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kev. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Guys?
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. The three from Harden. Reed with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bogdanovich passes to Harden. In the corner, Collins with it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Conchar with it. Brooks on him. Conchar can't get it to go. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Brooks outside. Pass to Randall. Brooks setting a pick for Randall. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Brooks misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Lopez. And the shot no good, a bit short. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Randall. James Harden with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the basket is good.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Reed. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get down for your Timberwolves.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert is checked in for Julius Randle. Edwards comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shake Milton in for Dinwiddie. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. And Bogdanovich kicks to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with the rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 9. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game, is platinum level. You can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious, because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack before.
And here's Harden for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gobert with a screen for Milton. On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Harden. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Brooks outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Reed. Here's Milton. No scoring in this one. Good on the shot. And here's Bogdanovich. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Jones comes in for Collins. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Now here's Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Since the start of the second quarter, he's been off the mark. Shots aren't dropping like they were earlier.
Milton with it. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Leonard. Reed misses.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Jones kicks to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Harden for three.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Bogdanovich is checked in for James Harden. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. Wants to get it to Reed, and does.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. It's hard to slow down.
The Timberwolves shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Pass to Leonard. Bogdanovich with a screen on Brooks. Back to Bogdanovich. An offensive rebound. Zubac finds Dunn. A 3 from Leonard. And here's Bogdanovich. Jones for 3.
It hurts when you think you've got an easy one, and then Reed comes and stuffs you.
Stolen by Reed. Pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Reed's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Randall's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Dunn passes to Jones. Trying to end the drought. Kawhi, confident inside.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Dunn passes to Leonard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Leonard. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Reed with a screen on Leonard. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Batum. No good that time. Reed with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Jones. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Zubac. Nails the baby hook. Zubac has got 6.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
109 left to play in the first half. Here's McDaniels. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Clippers shooting for the game at 42%. Outside Leonard. Back to Dunn. He locks up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Reed. Here's Randall. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. .34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Count that one. 14 points for him.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Randall against Jones. Randall with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside Leonard. 3 seconds left. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
Oz Reed has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year. And that's a halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Milton against Harden. Outside Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside Leonard. The 3 from Harden. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Powering through the defense and finishing, Zubac. He's a man with great strength.
The Timberwolves leading. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Hilton the pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. That one goes in. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Here's Milton. Good. Nice job down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
We've seen McDaniels improve as a decision maker, and it shows with passes like that.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Milton. And stolen by Dunn. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Kevin, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Timberwolves second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
McDaniels against Leonard. Back to Jones. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel. Los Angeles with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Reed misses. The Clippers trail. Now Leonard. 16 points for him. And he uses the glass on the lane. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Pass to Edwards. The tray. The Clippers grab the miss. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Minnesota with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards against Leonard. Edwards no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Done with some nice D.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Here's Zubac. 8 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And yes, it's good. Reed's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Here's Leonard. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 20 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Harden. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gobert's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bogdanovich. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. And here is DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Timberwolves with possession here. It's a three-point game. There's the pick, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. The past month has been surreal. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Jones. Offensive rebound. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Zubac.
Zubac dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They bullied the deep sticks here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Collins checked in for the Clippers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kept alive. Zubac. And here's Harden for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Highland. Pass to Edwards. Over Bogdanovich. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Here's Randall. He drives in, and Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has yet to score. Island with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall outside. Over Collins. Randall no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 2. Collins a screen on Brooks. Nobody near Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Highland passes to Randall. Good. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Harden with the screen on Brooks. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
There's a good screen. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Puts it up from 17, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Harden against Edwards. Harden the pass to Leonard. Off target from outside.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Beringer. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Bogdanovich goes in. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Harden for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 20.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside Edwards takes the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. You've got Dylan Brooks. Bones Highland is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Julius Randle. It's Berger in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Collins against Randle. Brooks with a screen on Collins. It's Randle with the drive.
And on the drive, Randle gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Now Harden. It's tipped, tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Highland. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's DiVincenzo.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Harden against Randle. There's to Lopez. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Now DiVincenzo. Diving in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
At the line for 2, DiVincenzo.
Free throw drop for DiVincenzo. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Pass to Conchar. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
Randle, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Leonard. Harden outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game. That's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Randle. Conchar covering. And Randle throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Leonard against DiVincenzo. From deep Harden. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And now Randle pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. That one good for 2. That's now 26 points for Julius Randle.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Leonard against DiVincenzo. They need this. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Kawhi Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's Randle, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, you really got to appreciate Kawhi's presence and the impact it has on the court. I mean, he's a guy who is feared on both ends of the floor, and that gives his team a lot of confidence.
Randle outside. Over Collins. And again, Julius Randle. Randle's got 30 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Zubac, a screen on McDaniel. Leonard with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Fast break, Minnesota. Wants to get it to Randle and does. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over in the corner, Conchar. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Conchar's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dinwiddie against Harden. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. McDaniels against Leonard. To the inside. Here's Zubac. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 51% from the field. They'll take them into the lane. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jones checked in for John Collins. Outside, Jones. Zubac kicks to Harden. 5 to shoot. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
How about the pass from Leonard? We know he can score, but that time showing us a different dimension to his game.
Jones against Randle. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Zubac.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Donnie's checked in for the Clippers.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Leonard, the pass to Jones. It's up a 3. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Harden against DiVincenzo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Leonard. Zubac finds Harden. Back to Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dylan Brooks comes in for Julius Randle. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. From deep Harden. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure. Well, I really admire the determination with which Dunn plays, staying confident in his shot at all times.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Let's lose a 3. Al Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Edwards. And that time also a missed shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Off target from outside. And here is McDaniel. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks with a screen on Zubac. Shoots it. Harden pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now Edwards. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. And did the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Jones. Leonard. That one misses. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's McDaniel. And an intentional foul right there. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Edwards against Dunn. Edwards drawing the double team. 4 on the clock and stolen by Dunn. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Minnesota making some changes. Febuary's checked in for Reed. And Julius Randle subbed in for Brooks. Edwards with it. Zubats defending, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ballgame.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Zubats. Leonard. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Leonard against McDaniel. It's good!
Leonard takes the hit, completes the play, and one chance here. Excellent concentration.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. Hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Harden fires. Misses the three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. At the line for Minnesota.
It's the first, that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing